And General Bunch, how does AI, artificial intelligence, fit into all this?
So artificial intelligence is one that we're trying to get into. And what we're going to have to decide is how much do we need the pilot or the operator in the loop, or can they do what they're doing on the loop? In the loop means I'm pushing buttons to make absolutely everything happen that I'm trying to do, and I'm intimately involved in the process. On the loop means I've told it what I want it to do. It's using the algorithm that gets smarter over time to do what I want it to, and I am observing all this and only intercepting or stepping in if something is a point that I don't like the effect. So we are trying to utilize it. Some of the first areas we're trying to utilize it in is in our intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance area. And you go, well, why are you trying to go there? That doesn't seem... We collect thousands and thousands of intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance data items. It takes tons of man hours for our young airmen to analyze all those, and many of us know there are things you can crank into machines and it'll identify what something is and it'll do all that. We are not today capitalizing on that. We have to do that for two reasons. One of those is I need to take that workload off our young airmen and use them for something else, when I can use technology to do that while I do other things. That's one. The other one is I need the speed. I got to be able to prosecute targets in a timely manner. I've got to be able to move at a pace that causes our adversaries we overwhelm them with what we're doing, and we create uncertainty with what they're trying to do. So that's a use that we're looking at.
What is the most important thing that you have learned as a commander?
Wow, that's an interesting question. So the only goal I ever set was to be a commander, and I wanted to be a squadron commander, which is lieutenant colonel level. So if any of you would have told me, that I did that in 2000 to 2002, if any of you would have told me then that I'd still be wearing a uniform, be sitting here tonight as the commander of Air Force Material Command, you'd have got a lot of my money if we put money down, because I would have bet way against me on that. The biggest thing that I believe I've learned as a commander, and the way that I try to emulate, I don't do it all the time, kind of goes into what I said. I believe I actually work for 85,000 airmen. I actually work for them. They do the hard work. I have to take care of them. I have to get them resources. I have to remove obstacles that are preventing them from being able to do their job. And it goes into something we talked a little bit about earlier. One of the things that I actually try to instill in a lot of our junior force is I actually tell them, count how many times you say thank you in a day. Because the reality of it is, there's not a whole lot that goes on that I do by myself. I am actually counting on multiple people to do multiple things. And we talked about reward and award people. The easiest reward and award you can do is walk down the hall, shake somebody's hand, and say thank you. And I try to instill that in our people, because that thank you can motivate them. They'll run through walls for you. They believe you've got their back. And so to me, it's that I work for everybody, that they don't work for me. That's probably the biggest lesson I'd say.